I don't know what's wrong with her. Like for the last 20 something plus years, she just adamant. She is fiercely adamant. She been asking me for years, for over 2 decades, to share more. Let me know your innermost thoughts. What is it? Why do y'all have to know?
It makes us feel more connected. It makes you seem more human and regular. And it also allows you to let go of a lot of the stress and the burdens that you carry all day, every day.
I don't know. What's the make you seem more human part?
Because all humans have feelings and reactions and emotions. And so when you don't have any, you seem unhuman.
You don't think that you think I act inhumane or unhuman?
Yes.
How do I act unhuman?
Because you don't have any emotions.
Why do I need emotions?
Because you're human and all humans have emotions.
But why do I have to react based off of whatever it is that I feel? How come I can't control that?
Because you think that you're controlling it, but you're actually not. Because
How am I not?
I'm with you every day, and I can tell when something is bothering you, when something is off. You don't have to say it, but it comes out in other areas. It comes out in your work. It comes out in your attitude. It comes out in how you deal with me. It comes out in other ways, and it's like, okay, if you just talk about it and say what's really going on, we could avoid all the other stuff.
You're not about to finesse me. I know. I mean, I just don't understand. Like, okay, but listen.
So then what is the problem with sharing? Why don't you want to share?
Got to keep it close to the vest, baby.
Why?
Because that's the
What does
best
that
way to
mean?
deal with it.
How?
What do you mean, how?
How? Explain.
Because first of all, they give me my edge. It keeps my head on a swivel. It keeps me from getting too comfortable. It keeps me focused. It keeps me from crashing out. It makes sure that I stay situationally aware. I never get too comfortable. I never get too rested. I'm never gonna get off my square. I'm always gonna keep, you know what I'm saying? I'm always gonna stay focused. And I've learned how, listen, as long as you don't react to the emotions and make bad decisions as a result of it, that's all that matters. All of that extra stuff, that's for females. Listen, when I see these guys, getting on their extra crying emotion and everything that they do, they're gonna throw things and they starting to throw tantrums like Trey from Boys in the Hood. That's weak to me. That shows when I see that in guys when they start carrying that free spirit weakness around them around every single day. I know that he a mark. I know that I'm gonna beat him because he don't have the same edge that I have. He not as focused. He not as zoned in. He gonna have to recalibrate himself. I never miss. I'm never off. I never allow myself to get too comfortable in no situation. And more importantly, I'm never gonna put myself in a situation where I feel like that's ever gonna throw me off my game where somebody can leverage that information and do it against me. I mean, it's just the way that I've been taught. Like, you have to, as a man, move around with an edge. And I'm never going to miss for the sake of having a self-inflicted wound for something that I could have controlled. Like, what is me sitting here whining and what is that gonna do?
No, I'm not saying that you got to do it on YouTube for everybody to see and all of that type of stuff. That's not what I'm saying.
Shout out to Daryl Pullins also with the 20 ball and the 10 ball on Cash App. I appreciate you, big dog. But go ahead, I'm sorry.
I'm just saying, like, that could be something like personal. Like, I'm not saying go on YouTube and start crying and being all emotional. I'm not saying that, but I mean that could be something that you do in private. Nobody has to know.
But why can't I just vent out in other ways? Like, we got other ways that we can deal with that.
But you don't, though.
I do. I channel it into my work.
I mean, okay. At this point, I know who you are, so I don't even try.
But
to
why does it bother you though? Is what I'm wondering.